This is Maureen once again. And it's good to come your way again. I want to say thank you for always stopping by. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for, the mails I receive and all that. And I want to tell you something. I am your sister in health. I am your sister in prosperity. I am your sister in wholeness. I want to see you win. I am rooting here for you. I am here rooting for you. I want to see you win in your health. I want to see you become whole. I want to see you, overcome that health issue that has taken you long. And that is why I am digging deep into some of this subjective matter. And today I'll be talking about overcoming negative emotions to reverse autoimmune disorder. Overcoming negative emotions to reverse autoimmune disorder. Like I said earlier, a lot has been said about objective matter. When you have a health issue, the first thing we talk about is the drug. I had always said that. But, today I want us to dig deep into the subjective matters. And before we proceed, I want us to understand what I mean by autoimmune disorder. There are some health issues that brings down your immune system. Yes. When those health issues if your immune system is, at the place, at its highest efficient level, some of those health issues will be there. But when some of these conditions comes, they bring down your immune system. And those things, they are called autoimmune disorder. You have cancer, you have diabetes, I think diabetes type 2, you have rheumatoid arthritis, you have lupus, there are quite a lot of them. And sad enough, they are rampant these days. They are becoming more rampant. Come on, even to young ones, to little ones, unlike before. And today, I want us to also talk about the negative emotions that could be subjective. That could be the root cause of some of these things. And what are those negative emotions? We all know them. We know about the anger, bitterness, rancor. We know about strife, acrimony, bitterness. Someone hurts you. You had a failed relationship and you're killing yourself. You're hurt. You had a failed business and it's as if the world is coming down. I invested my cash. I invested all I have and it failed. And you were killing yourself. I'm sorry to use that word because that's what it means practically. I remember growing up, or normally speaking, or do I say naturally speaking, when someone is found in these negative emotions, what do? We tell the person, you're hurting yourself. I didn't get to understand the deep of this hurting yourself until, few years ago. Yeah, I didn't get to understand the effect of some of these things we do to ourselves. And it is my assignment today to help us understand these things and also help us on what to do to prevent them so that we can experience health. And if by any means you have anyone that is already caught up with some of these conditions, so that you can help the person fight and win. And I will be somewhere here rooting for you. I'm waiting to hear and read from you. I'm waiting to receive some of those good reports from you while you win. So that is it. All right. So let's continue. And I may ask, what are the effect of some of these negative emotions? What happens? A Harvard study has it that recalling past hurtful, painful, negative events brings our immunoglobulin down for 6 hours. And this immunoglobulin is what fights. It's like our immune power. It's like our defense system. Yes, it's like the powerhouse of the body. It's like it's a defense system of the body. And when this comes down by virtue of some of those hurtful feelings, some of those negative emotions, what happens? There is a hormone. There is what the body releases, and that is called cortisol. And when cortisol is released, what happens? This cortisol is a hormone that is released by cortisone. I think, yeah, that is it. I'm sorry bothering you with biochemical terms, but I want us to go into deep because I know that a lot of people will be seeing this video, and so that they can understand. I mean, we are not just talking about emotion, we're talking about medicine, we are talking about how can we heal if we don't understand these things. And what happens when this cortisol is released? These hormones, what is it? Is a hormones when it's released, it's destructive for anyone that has a health condition, that has an autoimmune disorder. This cortisol is like that's the hormone that is released at the point of those anger and those negative emotions. And when it's released, they bring down the immune system. And you know what it means? Let me say an example. A cancer patient, and his or her immune system coming down for 6 hours. You know what that means? I mean, the person is playing with fire. It floods the body with excessive cancer cells. And you know, of course, you know what cancer cells are. They are just normal cells, but they're growing abnormally. Oh yes. And this cortisol, when it's released, it floods the body. And for a diabetic patient, the sugar level goes high, boom. And for the one that said, I have arthritis, I mean, the pairs it increase. And you may not see it instantaneously, but these are the things that happen when you are struggling with some of these negative emotions. If we don't dig deep to understand this, you won't understand, the harm and the hurt you're causing yourself when you bring yourself at that level. Why do I want to bring down my immune system? If you understand that when your immune system goes down, you're playing with fire. It's as good as you don't want to be alive. Then why do I keep doing that? So what do? We have to cultivate, no matter what you are going through, you have to bring yourself to a place of calmness. And remember, you are living this life. No one is living it for you. So how do we prevent all of this trauma that takes place in our body when we struggle with some of these emotions? Remember, we live in this world. So I can't tell you that I don't get angry. But somehow, I have been able to learn to manage these things. And that is what I have come to bring to you. So that you can learn from the experiences of others and my personal journey. And then, try it. And trust me, it's going to work. And I'll be expecting your mails telling me that, come on, these things work. Yes. So how do we prevent these negative emotions from, the struggles we have from this negative emotion? There is this thing there is this exercise I have come to enjoy doing. And I remember in my days in elementary school, we were taught about that. But then I didn't understand this. I call it breathing exercise. And this is one of the things you do. A lot of us know it, but we may not know, the effect and the efficacy of it. Now, what do? Sometimes, maybe when you are flooded with some of these negative emotions, what do? You go to a quiet place. You find a quiet place for yourself. Sometimes I go to nature. Sometimes I just find a quiet place, maybe if I'm in an office or whatever or wherever. Maybe I won't be able to get to a private place for myself. I get there, I take a deep breath. I receive. And when I receive, I make sure that my tummy goes up and I come out and I release it. I take in and I give out. I take in and I give out. Do you know what happens when you do this? You are stimulating the activity of the parasystematic nervous system. Yes. And what is the work of this nervous system I talked about? It brings the body to a place of calmness, a place of relaxation, so that healing can take place. Wow. So what do when you are caught up with these emotions? Find a good place. Take a deep breath. If you can, I do this at least 15 minutes every day. So even if you are not angry, whenever you do this breathing exercise and do it well, you you are stimulating the activities. You are activating the activities of parasystematic nervous system. And when you do this, what happens? Your body comes automatically to a place of calmness, and healing can take place. And if by any means there is an adverse effect that has taken place by virtue of your negative emotion that came in, trust me, these are ways you can do what? Counter these emotions. And we talk about exercise. A lot of us know about exercise. You can go to the treadmill, go to the gym. Just find a way you can exercise. Sometimes when you can find a way to exercise, and when you do this, you are flooding yourself with dopamine. Woo! Yeah. You are flooding yourself with, positive emotions, good hormones, and this good. There's what they call happiness hormone, endorphin. Yeah, that is it. Endorphin. It's called happiness hormone. You go for exercise. If music isn't working for you, try to understand yourself. That is why I talk about honoring your path. Don't do what everyone is doing. Music is an amazing one too. Enjoy music. It has about bringing you down. Dance if you can. Some folks dance and they enjoy it. Do those things that brings you to a place of joy and gladness. Sing. And when you do this, trust me, you are activating the activities of these hormones, this endorphin. And endorphin will bring you eventually to a place of calmness. And before you know it, you have reversed the effect of those negative emotions. Yes. And for couples and those that have partners, good sex is actually good. These are the things we do, to bring our body to this place of calmness and to stimulate some of these good hormones. And when you do this, what are you doing? You are bringing yourself, you are bringing the body to a place of equilibrium where healing can take place. You are balancing the hormones in the body. And when you do this thing, at this point, healing can take place. Thank you so much, and it's good to come your way once again. And I want you to continue sharing this video. Send this video to someone. There is someone out there that is dying to hear this. There is someone out there that this is just the missing thing that is required for his or her healing to take place. And when you do it, you have just saved the soul. So will you do me a favor by sending this video to someone, your loved ones, your friends? And it's good to come your way. Please hit the red subscription button and keep sharing the video. And don't forget, I am your sister in health, in wholeness. And I am that being that is rooting here for you, waiting for you to honor your path as you walk this path. And thank you for being part of